Hello, we are Team 9 in charge of Metaverse marketing news. We represent Metaverse, a marketing method that is emerging these days. The table of contents for the presentation is as follows. After looking at the Metaverse representative article, we'll briefly find out about Metaverse, why Metaverse is drawing attention, the representative case of Metaverse, and the marketing perspective or Metaverse that our team Group 9 thinks of. If you look at the marketing news for the last 3 months, the keyword that stands out is metaverse. As we can see, metaverse has penetrated fashion, work, tourism, and lifestyle. Metaverse is particularly advantageous for the current generation, Generation Z. For Generation Z, who has been actively using SNS since childhood and is used to creating a new self in the digital world, Metaverse is bound to come closer. Metaverse is located in our worlds as they are absorbed into Generation Z. So, what is a metaverse? The term metaverse is combination of meta meaning virtual and universe meaning reality. An advanced concept and virtual reality refers to the form in which the virtual world is absorbed into the real world as metaverse. There are four types of metaverse. There are augmented reality, which overlaps virtual faces in real space like Pokemon Go games, live logging that records our lives in SNS digital space, mirror worlds that embodies reality in digital space, and virtual worlds which create new digital spaces like the petal. So why is the metaverse drawing attention? With the advent of the coronavirus, there have been many changes in our lives. Video conferencing, online lectures, and telecommuting have become daily routines. Digital has become more important, and our daily lives are shifting to digital. As a result, the importance of SNS is growing, and the number of people who reveal themselves on SNS is increasing. Facebook and Instagram's like function is particularly important in showing off ourselves. Metaverse is a very attractive marketing phrase for consumers who want to show off that they want the world's only clothes and items online. On constraints in time and place, within the digital world, we can access and realize what we want anytime, anywhere. These were the reasons why Metaverse drew attention.
Our team investigated the use of this metaverse in the fashion industry, Gepetto and Animal Crossing, which shows fashion for the user's avatar, and Fasker, which lets them experience fashion for themselves, will be introduced as examples. Luxury fashion brands such as Louis Vuitton and Gucci shows great interest in friendly marketing methods that launch collaboration items within the game to target the MZ generation. Among them, the most representative metaverse case is by far Gepetto. Recently, Gepetto officially launched a 3D world map and fashion items that exist using Gucci IP through official collaboration with Gucci. Users can visit Gucci stores in the Gepetto world map, try on Gucci products, and become interested in wearing Gucci clothes on their characters. More than 40 million items were created within 10 days, and the views were explosive. In addition to Gucci, Christian Louboutin and Nike Kiersey collaborated, proving that Gepetto is a marketing medium that fashion brands are interested in. There is Animal Crossing in the metaverse related to fashion marketing where consumers can also participate. As the Milan collection was unable to hold the fashion show due to Corona-19, Valentino unveiled the 2020 pre-fall collection outfit through Animal Crossing. Not only Valentino but Marc Jacobs also created 6 clothes for Animal Crossing and distributed them for free using the My Design feature. Unlike Gepetto in Animal Crossing, marketing is possible without any formal collaboration. Individuals can wear and show off their products using a feature called My Design. Fasker is an app that can experience fashion items up close, non-face-to-face, using the AR function. You can see the product three-dimensionally by rotating the product with sophisticated 3D modeling 360 degrees. In November of last year, the Serial Fashion Week was held to allow consumers to experience the fashion style they want in a virtual way. They expressed their ambition to provide a different level of experience to the hippies in the 5G era and to let them enjoy fashion.
Next, I will talk about the marketing perspective of Metaverse. The marketing characteristics of Metaverse that our team thought of are that Metaverse is optimized in the era of untact. In the real world, it is not easy to go far due to the sudden visit of COVID-19, but it is possible in the world within Metaverse. Now that you can't go to the store because of the danger of outdoor activities, you can freely use clothing stores, restaurants, and furniture stores on the Metaverse. Secondly, you can enjoy the impossible things in the real world through virtual worlds. You can see concerts that you can't see, and you can try on and buy luxury clothes that are too expensive to buy. Also, you can communicate with your favorite singers in the same virtual space. Thirdly, you can proceed with fresh and new marketing in Metaverse. In the case of brand marketing within the game presented earlier, it makes consumers interested in familiarity. Next, I will introduce the prospects of Metaverse. First, as companies in various fields are paying attention to Metaverse, Metaverse will be an indispensable basic environment for the development of all industries in the future. Secondly, the growth of the location of the Metaverse is inevitable as the IT infrastructure underlying the Metaverse continues to evolve. Thirdly, Metaverse is an infrastructure that has a lot to use, especially in marketing. Fourth, the scope of Metaverse is spreading beyond games and communication to business platforms. It is growing rapidly with the untact era, and its influence is expected to expand further. The graph shown on the screen shows the prospects of the metaverse-related market. The metaverse-related market is expected to grow to about 1,700 trillion won by 2030 as it gains momentum further with COVID-19.
I will explain the limitations, problems, and solutions of Metaverse. As our team mentioned before, Metaverse is a big part of our lives. However, ethical problems can arise in the gap between the real world and the world in the Metaverse. If you live as an avatar only in a Metaverse beyond communicating only on SNS, the face-to-face ties can disappear and there can be problems with human isolation. To overcome these situations, users need to avoid virtual world addiction as much as possible and focus on designing for a healthy life. In addition, there are problems with privacy violations. While it is relatively clear when the entry and personal information of online services are provided and shared, it is very difficult to see what personal information about oneself at what point and with whom, as is the real world. Also, the protection rules for digital twins are not clear. Because people and things are virtualized, there is a problem that anyone can replicate digitally. In addition, devices to support extended reality collect and process information that has never existed before. In this process, the physical reactions of reality can be collected and used for various purposes. However, there are two policies and methods to overcome these problems and limitations of this metaverse. It's about using personal agency over data and human search engines. Personal agency over data is a way to avoid directly connecting large amounts of data generated on a metadata to personal identities, preventing privacy breaches, and making individual users the owner of the data. Human search engines rely on senses, not letters, to understand small changes in senses to be able to properly curate highly personalized experiences. And in particular, the ultimate purpose of AI-based search engines is to protect people. Finally, for better use of the metaverse, experienced people on the metaverse can have negative effects such as violence, anxiety, disability, fear, and physical image damage. So users should contribute to creating ethical content based on cultural change, not just technology. As you saw in the previous article, metaverse became a new future space. The field of our lives are expanded and we need to make a good use of it so that we can have a higher quality life. That's it for the presentation of Team 9 and thank you for your attention.